Good, how are you?
Good.
How would you evaluate the defense and just the job you guys did in your first go-around as interim coordinators?
It's hard because losing, it's never, that's what we told the guys. We never accept losing. So obviously you got to evaluate them and try to grade with it, but it's the same story. The big plays that's killing us, and we got to find a way to not only just minimize but eliminate them. A little better against the run, but the big plays in the air, that's the one we got to eliminate.
Obviously, big plays like that can be demoralizing, especially when they're so close together.
Especially if it's early too. Early in the game.
Just going forward, how do you keep this confidence up as in the
you gotta make sure that they believe in what we're doing and just keep teaching and emphasizing the little details that would help them prevent that. We can't come out and just say, oh, this guy's hurt, that guy's that. Nobody gives a crap. We just got to find a way to whoever's in there. Make sure we put them in a good position to execute.
What leads to some of those breakdowns and that confusion that we saw in the secondary on Saturday?
Just communication, and then that all falls back to us. So we got to keep honing and keep ironing stuff out, so that way, if it's not clear, to keep minimizing until they get it.
You said last week it was kind of the million-dollar question to see what you guys could install in a week. Were you able to install the amount of changes that you wanted to heading into the game?
Yeah, sometimes you think it's too much in different situations. There's so many situations. Every single play in the game of football, it's a situation. So every situation you have a plan for it. So and every plan was that too much, too little, and that's the battle that we were facing last week. And it is what it is. We just got to find a way to get better at it.
What ways were you able to simplify things or
minimizing it and clarifying their job. At the end of the day, you can't be too simple. Simple and no simpler is the philosophy and the approach. But you can only minimize so much because there's so many situations that it requires you to add stuff in. So the one thing is that we got to keep getting them to play harder, play violent football. That's what's going to overcome all of that fancy fundamental stuff that we do.
With the week, under your belt now to kind of, maybe install or make some tweaks, what's the next step, this week against UCLA as far as, you keep building on
just marrying up the stuff that we have against what they do offensively. Obviously we can't install too much to where it confuses our guys, but it all based on what they can handle and what matches up with what our next opponents.
What's held back this year? You got so much buzz.
I think it's the flourish of Bird, and Jamil and all the guys in the rush room. We've got to rotate all those guys. I think that's what's minimizing his reps, and Bird doing well. You're seeing all those reps, but Anthony's doing a great job of just keep battling all day. He's going to be a special one for us.
Speaking of Anthony, you guys brought in a lot of transfers overall for the defensive line. Just how would you evaluate the way you kind of use them in your rotation and also kind of the production you guys?
I mean, you always look back and you wish that I could have a better rotation on certain groups. Like they go big, I want bigger. If they go small, we'll go small. But it's that's what we got to do a better job at. But I'm happy that we do have the depth that we have. But at the end of the day, we're not having a season defensively that we want. So we can get all the best players here, but if we don't help them get into good position to execute, then it doesn't do any good.
Lincoln, since he's been a coach, hasn't had many stretches of losing, like leading a losing team or a team that's in a losing stretch.
Mm-hmm.
How have you seen his demeanor just been over the course of his last
Coach Riley?
weeks? Yeah.
Coach Riley's been an elite leader, man. You talk about someone that, we come in, he's still saying his chest is high, his chin is up, and he's leading us with enthusiasm and optimism to keep taking this program in the right place. And we can't ask for a better leader. He's leading coaches, the staff, the players. I'm loving because that's where true leaders flourish, and he's done a great job. Excellent.
You mentioned taking a little bit more of an active role in the defense right now,
Yeah.
just helping you guys out. What has he done specifically? What have you seen him do there over this last week?
Just helping. It's another set of eyes to help us see the gray areas, the reason why the guys are confused. If they are confused, the reason why someone's not playing as hard as it is. So with his experience and everything we look at, and especially someone from the offensive perspective, that it really helps a lot. So anytime the head coach step in, it's a great privilege and honor for us to get that extra help.
Let's do one more. Are you expecting to have any of the guys who were missing last week back this week?
Heck yeah. Shoot, the challenge is to get in the training room and get better, So the expectation is yes, but at the end of the day, whoever we have ready, the hungriest 11 is who we're going to go with in this important game.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys very much. Appreciate you.